My friend gave me a snood. Things that, you know, ticho. You get when you get married. I wanted to make a friendaversary video, friend anniversary, for 18 years, since 1998 to 2016. I've been friends with Frankie I. So last week we had our 18th year friendaversary. It was a little after Halloween. It was before Election Day, and we had it. It was right, I think the night before daylight savings. It was on Saturday. I wanted to say that I'm great to have him as a friend, and I'm grateful I could keep someone on and off for 18 years. How many people do I know? Rachel, yeah, I know a few people from my whole life, and his mother's an alcoholic, and she ate all his Halloween candy in '98 when I used to have a crush on him when he looked like Kevin Arnold. Fred Savage, the Wonder Years guy. And now he has a crush on me, and I don't want to be with him. It reversed. I was little. His mother wouldn't let me be with him. She was picking up cigarette butts off the floor, drinking beer, and crazy stuff like that. Also, she took his bagel. I met him in McDonald's on his 14th birthday of 1998. I was still 10, going on 11. I was in 6th grade, junior high, in the beginning, and he was in the ball pit throwing balls, rapping and cursing. I knew he was a mushed up soul on the inside and put a shell and tough on the outside. I knew he was a gentleman on the inside, but it was very hard to see with the stunts and stuff. So we ran into them trick-or-treating, on Avenue U in Gravesend, Brooklyn, New York, and then we, tired. Yeah, long day. After that, I was at a club with 3 friends, and I went to the bathroom, and I came back, and someone knocked the glass of soda. The glass of soda out of my hand. And they said, what the hell was that for? And he goes, you don't want to drink that. And I looked, and I said, oh my God, Frankie, it's you? He goes, yeah, it's me. I said, you're all grown up, you're 17. He goes, they slipped a roofie in that. My mom calls it a Mickey. You don't want to drink that. And I thought he was just being an ass, but he wasn't. And he saved me from, he says, you would have ended up in some other guy's bedroom. It was a date rape drug. So moving on, he was 17. I found his number, called him again. I said, if you have a girlfriend, bring her over, have some lunch. We want to thank you. Somehow my mom was looking through cousins and stuff to her book in 2005. So when I was 17, he was 21, we found him, and he had a girlfriend. We got into a little argument with my dad and his uncle. I don't want to get into it. So we waited more years. This year, we finally rekindled our friendship. I looked for him on Facebook, told him I have a child now, and we're friends again. And for the whole year, we made 18th year anniversary at a restaurant a few blocks away. And he had pasta, and I had, beside the bread with the sauce, the pizza bread. What's that thing called? I had mussels. I ate a light dinner because I wasn't that hungry. And they played beautiful jazz music, and because he's Italian, he loves that with the jazz. It was romantic. It was near Williamsburg, and it's my 18th year friendaversary, and I want to thank Frankie for being my friend and giving me excellent advice. I had decaf coffee, he had non-decaf coffee. He didn't like his food, so he left some of it over. He was good at parenting, but his new girlfriend's parents don't want her having kids. He was very good with my son. He wasn't running around under the table. I have to pull him in a high chair or he's too big now. That's to punish him and teach him a lesson, which Frankie was a good disciplinarian that night. I also wanted to get on. I asked Frankie, I'm getting my drink, my fruity punch. I asked Frankie, do you truly love Chris? His mom's name's Christine. She's a drunk. He put her in a home in the Bronx. He moved to Gravesend, got a home. He used to live near Gravesend, Bensonhurst. One of those Bensonhurst, they're the Bensonhurst Italians. Moving home. Moving on now, what was I going to say? Yeah. I just forgot. He still talks to Rachel, and it bothers me. It doesn't bother me. What was he doing? What was he thinking going with Rachel Keene? She looked like an entity. Now she blew up, and I was jealous of that physique, and she told me I had a good physique. I don't want to go name dropping anymore, so had to delete several videos due to too much business I was taking out. friend gave this to me. Moving on. Just want to show you this nude. My hair is messed up. I'm about to shower any minute. Moving on. There was one last few things I wanted to say about Frankie. Yeah, when I said he thinks I was applying there was still a shot with him, I said no. If you truly loved your new girlfriend, you would not be asking for a date with me. You would not. You just wouldn't. You truly loved her. You wouldn't be keep trying to come back to me, and it ain't ever gonna happen. There is no chance down the line. There's no chemistry. We have stuff in common, but we're friends forever kind of thing. I don't ever see yourself being in a relationship. But he gave me this, a clouds video. I showed it in my astrology video. I made a similar video I had to erase. He gave me this. Yeah, isn't it pretty for my screen top? And it was one of his photos. And I want to thank him for all he's done for me. He's done a lot. And I want to let you know I appreciate it. And you gave us lavish gifts and great friend. Thank you for the earrings, the lunches, the cigarettes, everything. Have a good night.